Ow! Hello, everyone. And welcome back to my stream. So good to have all of you here, watching on Twitch and YouTube, as usual. Congratulations, Alvi, on being first in today's stream. And Steffi, as usual, not first. How is everyone doing today? Looking crisp as always. Thank you very much, Long, for enhancing the crispness of this. Whatever this is, Long, so good to see you, as always. And I shall be trying to use less filler words, because apparently it is uninspiring for the audience if you use words such as or like. So today I'm going to make a conscious effort to not use any of those words.
Garbage.
Exactly, garbage. Hello ADDSZ and welcome back. Good to have you. Steffi, how are you doing on this fine Thursday? If any of you would like to support me, the easiest way to do so is to head on over to YouTube, drop a subscription,
like and subscribe. Bye!
and then watch the stream on YouTube, because it increases my watch hours, which will help me get to YouTube Partner eventually.
Mrs. Singularity forgot the code to her luggage. After a while I managed to figure it out. I guess you could say I solved the case.
That's a great one, Fine Night. YouTube doesn't have memes. Well, that's not entirely true. The memes are also on YouTube. The memes are also on YouTube. Fine Night, how are you doing today? It is so lovely to see so many of my friends in chat. Let's see what Fine Night has been up to recently. Shall we? Fetch us a recent clip, will you?
Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. I did that absolutely perfect.
I'm sorry, what was this, Fine Night? Diddle-doo, diddle-doo. I did this absolutely perfect. My laugh was not at all fake, Fine Night. I promise you that my laugh was 100% genuine. Just like this stream right now is 100% genuine. Oh no. Max, what have you dug out of the graveyard of clips? Definitely no memes in YouTube chat. That's true. No, okay. You mean that you can't write memes in YouTube chat and it will trigger memes. That's... I guess I could fix that. I'm just not that interested in maintaining two chats at once. So everyone who's in YouTube chat should just come over to Twitch chat. But leave the YouTube stream open, because, you know, it's just until we hit the watch hours thing. Then it's not a problem. That was a transition scene from Wayne's World.
Why?
Why does your Twitch icon have 2 PFP bubbles? That is an excellent question, Long Integer. The answer to that question shall be revealed momentarily. What did I want to say? I forgot what I wanted to say, chat. I hope all of you are doing well. filler word. I had a wonderful week so far. There are no clips on this channel. Finite, have you pasted a link to Wayne's World? I will have to check it out later. I think it will get DMCA'd on stream. Won't it? I think it will get DMCA'd on stream. Where does this money come from? Well, the money comes from when you work long. So adults, no matter what happens during the stream, it will end at a maximum of 20. No matter, like, when you're older and you need to support yourself, then you get what's known as a job. And a job, basically you sit at a desk or you go outside and you use your hands and legs, and people give you money for doing tasks for them. So for example, I could tell you, please build me a small house. And you would say, sure, I'll build it for you for $400 million. And I say to you, okay, here's 200 million upfront. There's your money. And that is how you get money. And if you repeat that process long enough, you get lots of money. That's how that works. Your work is just your boss's passive income.
Now that we know UFOs and aliens exist, NASA is launching a new mission to say sorry to the aliens for denying their existence. They're calling the mission Apology.
Apology. Okay, that's actually a good one, Finite. Apology. That's actually a good one. Slightly confused. What did I miss during the week? Don't worry, Jenny. We will catch up on everything. Hello, bad cop. You are an adult. How come nobody gives you money? Then you're doing it wrong. You're definitely doing it wrong. You need to ask for money. But you can't beg for money. You need to ask for money. So you need to go to someone and say, please give me money. And they say, why should I give you money? And you say, because I did this thing for you. And then you say, they might say, okay, you never know. Matty Two Shoes, please give me money. What for? Is the question. Okay, but I'm still concerned about the naked disclaimer. Did you do a hot tub stream? No, I did not do a hot tub stream. The naked, not afraid, and not naked disclaimer applies to today, actually. You can write me some bash. Do I need bash? Okay, I did one stream where I Kanban'd into the pool last year, and that was a hot tub and pools and beaches stream. I did stream in that category. Why would I need bash? The only thing bash does for me is makes me want to bash my head in due to its complexity. Well, we are getting some fire vertical clips today. How else would you start your AI analytics actor? Actor?
Why?
Have you heard about the new thought-controlled air fresheners? It may sound ridiculous, but they make sense when you think about it.
They do make sense. I can smell it from here. Wait a second. No, that's not an air freshener, chat. That's something else. Finite. What did you do? Because I can smell it from here. Which means it's very bad. And enhancing will not help you smell the smell that I'm smelling right now. You should get closer, smell better. No, Sassy, that is not how it works. The closer you are to my face, the more uncomfortable it gets for you, chat. Oh, that was Ollie. Yes. That makes sense. That clears up everything. Dogs' farts are incredibly rough. You cannot roll 4D d20s, Sassy. I'm very sorry. It's not possible. Browser says no. Browser says no. We've already kind of tested the limits, you know. I can try again. I can try again. I mean, 4 works. Speaking of D20, has anyone been playing Baldur's Gate? I am actually tempted to buy this game because it's D&D themed, and I am a big fan of D&D. But I don't know if I should buy it because I have so much time invested in other things that I don't know if it's a good idea.
Wow.
I have not. Partner has. He says it's basically 5e D&D at a single person table. Oh, wow. That sounds very exciting. I would like to play with a party. It has multiplayer, right? I think it has multiplayer. Coworker played it, said it was the best game of the year. Well, the year's only half over. How many games have come out this year, chat? Does that mean something? Is that significant? It does, but you don't have to do multiplayer. Ah, okay. I see. Well, we had an excellent question from Long. Long, would you mind? You know what? We can put your question on stream. Why do you have 2 PFP of yourself on Twitch?
Why? 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 Why?
I think that was your question.
Why?
This was your question. Why do you have 2 PFP of yourself on Twitch? The answer is, I am guest starring myself. Why I'm doing that? Well, that is a different story altogether. Hi, Control, and welcome back. The best game of the year is the first thing I hear as I load the stream, and I can do nothing but assume we are talking about Bald Man's Gate 3. That's right, Bearded Gate 3. I had questions about whether it's a good game. So here's the thing. Hello, Blazer. Welcome to the stream. Although I think you've been here before, but it's good to see you again. Also, Long, I believe it is your birthday today, so we should definitely get a little clip running for Long, and let's see what Long's been up to.
And who knew there was no ice in Iceland? Oh, really? Who knew there was no grass in Greenland? I like that.
No ice in Iceland and no grass in Greenland. Interesting. I don't think that's true. Anyway, happy birthday to you, Long. Congratulations on the big 3-0. I believe you probably feel 1 day older than yesterday, if I approximate that correctly. Do we work at the same place? Because your coworker said it was the best game of the year. My new colleague seems to be enjoying it for all the talking he's doing about it. Well, I have heard very positive things about the game, and I'm very tempted. At the moment, I am heavily sunk into one of the free games this month on PlayStation Plus called Death's Door. And it is a very, very cool, really cool indie game. I won't spoil it for you, but it's one of my, honestly, it's probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. So if you are interested in taking a look at that, here's the Steam link for you. Death's Door. I'm probably about a third of the way through the game so far. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful game, both artistically and musically, graphically. And the storyline works, and the combat it's single player, by the way. But I'm almost at a loss for words at how to describe this game. It's such an experience to play this game. And I like to play games in my free time. This was surprising for some people to realize. I was talking about this in Discord the other day. How I like to, during the day, there's a filler word again. During the day, I like to take breaks from work when I feel tired or I have a low energy period. I go outside, I go for a walk, I open up YouTube. I just do something to take my mind off work. And some of those things are playing games. And a lot of people didn't know that I play games. Good evening, Musically. Hello, Jens. Welcome back to the stream. Not 100% true, but the statement is mainly to highlight the naming they attributed to those lands back then to confuse the anomalies. Wait, excuse me, what? I am very confused now. What is this a reference to? Ah, I heard the best feature of the game is a specific interaction with a bear. Oh. I bought Molek Synthes. The description on Steam is 10 out of 10. The game is drugs out of 10. That is an accurate description of how good Death's Door is, in my opinion. Oh, the Iceland green thing. Yeah. It's hard to follow, like, the order of text messages in Twitch chat to what I was talking about because there's delay. And actually, the delay on YouTube is even worse. People on YouTube seeing this are seeing this 20 seconds later than everyone else on Twitch. So if there was a reason you needed to come to Twitch to watch the stream, it's that you get to see it 20 seconds faster than anyone else. That's right.
Garbage.
Streamer, not asyncio. Anyway, so Long asked a very good question, and I think we should probably address it. I do want to change one thing, because I can see there's a slight issue with something. This Twitch chat. Yeah. I knew that would be an issue. There we go. So, why am I guest starring myself? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm guest starring with my own camera. Well, I actually don't have a camera attached to it. It's just an empty window. Let's put it that way. First of all, what is guest star? Who doesn't know? Write a 0 in chat if you don't know what guest star is. I'm curious whether people know what guest star is. I see you, and I will note that you declined to answer my follow-up question. I take that as a yes. Lunch is on me tomorrow. Just come to my desk a couple minutes before noon. Gas star. Exactly. No, guest star. Guest star. Guest star. Like, as in guest. Not guessing, but like guest as in person you invite onto something or into a party. So some people don't know what guest star is. Guest star is a Twitch feature that allows you to invite someone else to your stream, to be on the stream with you. There's a few different layouts. There's a few different options for you to use. What really makes guest star interesting is that guest star receives its own category on Twitch. There's a specific category that auto-populates when you're using guest star. And on top of that, when you use guest star, you get a little blobble in your profile picture of the person you are, or persons you are featuring in your guest star stream. What's fascinating about this A weird new instrument, a guitar. You can play it with no strings attached. Lovely joke. Very good joke, Control. He explained it too soon. I was going to try and asking if it was similar to Beskar. What is a Beskar? What is Beskar? Beskar? Beskar. Mandalorian iron. Mandalorian steel. Oh my gosh. The lore is heavy with you today, chat. Hello, Forex. Maddie, I am not naked at all either. That is very good to know. What's interesting about guest star is there is a hypothesis in the room, chat. There is a small suspicion in the room amongst some streamers and researchers of the Twitch. People who are monitoring Twitch, people who spend a lot of time looking at Twitch data about how streams perform and how many streamers are online at once, and like how the platform is doing, not to particular streamers necessarily, but how the platform is doing and how streamers grow or don't grow. And one of the suspicions that is in the air at the moment, which has neither been confirmed nor denied, to be very honest with you, is that if you use guest star, you are more likely to get discovered on Twitch. What could be the reason for that? The reasons could be A, you are promoted differently in the algorithm because Twitch is investing heavily into guest star, and they have somehow tweaked the algorithm to account for people using guest star differently than for people not using guest star. Granted, it's a minority of people. At any given time, there's between 20 and 25 people using guest star. This is what's interesting about that, is that number is so small that if you use guest star and someone goes and looks at the category of all the guest stars, you will basically be discovered instantly. Well, hello, that noob. That noob is raiding. And hello, welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you again, noob.
Now we can switch it up.
Yes.
They're starting to suss at me. They can't find out I'm working.
They can't what? They can't find what? Welcome in, noob. The master of drop. If anyone doesn't know, everybody use drop right now because noob famously says drop, 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 and everybody should drop. Noob is also a member of the Claw stream team.
Wow.
Great to see you, Ched Dev. And Noob, I hope you're doing super well. I'm gonna land in my own stream again. Look at that. 53. Perfect. It's good to see so many of you. Raid boss. That noob is the raid boss. That is also a guest star feature. I came with the raid, but it was lurking before. That's lovely, Ched Dev. And noob, thank you so much for your 30 months. Are you kidding me? 30 months? Are you my longest subscriber, noob? That's insane. 30 months? Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of months. Pog, indeed. Pog in chat for noob. That's very impressive. Have I even been streaming and as an affiliate for 30 months? How's that even possible? I've only been streaming for 2 years. I got affiliate. Wait a second. Did you? Well, how come you... Oh, you have a founder badge. Okay, so you were one of the first 10 subs. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you very much for your support, Noob. Very appreciative. Noob is a developer extraordinaire. Noob is the author of Memebox, which I use to play all of these wonderful memes that you see on the stream. Like garbage.
Garbage.
Exactly. Noob built that from scratch over the course of something like 200 plus episodes on Twitch. We're talking 3 to 4 hours of streaming times 200. We're talking like 800 hours of work. So Memebox is a way, it's a container. This is a great thing for you to understand, okay? when you want to add an image to OBS, like these memes that we play on stream, okay? If I want to have a meme play, like this one, okay? The normal way to do that would be to add the image asset to OBS, and then when chat writes giggle or garbage or something, it triggers on off in the OBS, right? It basically triggers the source, it hides the source and shows it again. But here's the problem. Try doing that for 50 or 60 or 70 images. Your OBS gets cluttered, full of garbage, full of all of these media assets and everything. So what Memebox is literally a box for your memes. It creates... It doesn't create garbage. It creates a browser source, and in Memebox you can configure where the things appear on the browser source. So in OBS, you only need one or maybe two or three browser sources for all of the different memes. It is the single best solution to that problem.
Wow.
It is the best solution to that problem. Every other solution on the market tries to get you to put everything into OBS. And I don't want hundreds and hundreds of videos and images in OBS and have to fiddle around in OBS to where I'm gonna put them. So if you want Memebox, it's simple. It's open source. You go to the GitHub link and you download it.
It's Microsoft Excel.
And yes, it is not where you want it to be, noob, and that's fine because projects are never finished. But it is an amazing project and you deserve all of the recognition and support for building something like that entirely on your own over the course of like 800 hours of work. So imagine being so awesome and open sourcing this. Exactly. Imagine putting in 800 hours and then saying it's open source, anyone can use it. Like that takes, I don't even know what the word is. Cojones, tatas, it takes everything, all body parts. So, Garbage Lady has such a happy expression. Yes, she does. She's in a training video, which is the funny part. So Long was asking me about guest star, and the reality is that you can, of course, you can guest star anyone you want. So the suspicion is that streams with guest star have a likelihood to have better viewership than other streams. Also, JD, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. Hey, small bit of feedback. You're getting some heavy sibilance and popping. Yes, I am aware of that, JD. Thank you. I'm in the process of changing my microphone soon. Very soon. Thank you for the feedback, JD.
Wow.
Did you set trigger words for memes? There are... Rugmat would know this. Rugmat has a list of all the commands you can use for memes. Yeah, the sibilance one is the one that annoys me the most. Stop yelling at me. No, you stop yelling at me! The popping is probably not as severe. Thank you. The popping is probably not as severe, but the sibilance
Why
is,
did the guest star
yeah.
refuse to pick up the phone?
Why?
Because it didn't want to be called the Ring of Fire.
The gas star refused to pick up the phone. Did ChatGPT write this joke? Because it's horrible, Jens. Did you actually just spend 500 points on Karen to tell this? I knew it. I knew that ChatGPT wrote that joke because it was bad. And ChatGPT can't write good jokes. It's a fact. Try it for yourself. They're all bad. AI has no humor, which is the most terrifying thing about the AI apocalypse, is that when we all get inevitably crushed and killed by AI, it won't be fun. It'll be dark and gloomy and emotionless. And I'd much rather, if we're gonna go out, we might as well go out laughing and having a good time, don't you think, chat? And that's what's so disappointing about AI. It's just so emotionless, you know? Anyway. How did the Mandalorian steal originate? Did you see the movie Back to the Future? There was a man in DeLorean who traveled through time and occasionally taught people something. I'm very confused by that statement, Forex. I have seen Back to the Future, but I haven't seen Mandalorian. Hi, Jay Walter.
Why?
Jay Walter's bot.
Why?
Can tell good jokes, maybe.
Why?
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Wow, chat, that is horrible. Okay, with 20 of you here, I would love for
Like and subscribe. Bye.
5 of you to click that YouTube link, open it, put it on mute, and minimize the window.
Why did the programmer quit his job? He didn't get a raise.
He didn't get a raise. Hi, Delvoid. Good to see you again. Not it. YouTube already open. Thank you very much. Let's check the stats.
Prompt.
Another
Why
powerful
can't chat
reason for
try good
insisting
jokes?
on
Answer. Because it's
Intel
always trying to
inside.
assist and ends up being a bit artificially unintelligent in the comedy department. But everything sounds better through Karen. Worth 500 points.
Why can't ChatGPT write good jokes? Answer. Because it's always trying to assist and ends up being a bit artificially unintelligent in the comedy department, but everything sounds better through Karen. Worth 500 points. Actually, I agree with you that. I agree with you, Jens. I agree with you. I also agree with that. Thank you very much, Exegete, for your tier 1 subscription for 23 months. Thank you so much for blinding me as well, JD. So I think it's time to start the stream properly. And chat, if you know, you know. How do we start the stream, chat? That's right. The meme of the day. Meme of the day.
Why? Why?
That's right, I'm memeing on Prince Charles.
Why? Why?
You are funny and adorable, JD. That is very true. Prince Charles before he used regex, and Prince Charles after trying to use regex. There's a bug in YouTube that if no one user opens, for example, 30 tabs, the video is counted 30 times as interaction with the video and time. Wow, is that true, Forex? I know there's another bug on YouTube where if you upload a YouTube short that is literally 0 seconds long, you can get almost infinite watch time on the video, and it breaks the algorithm. Because a very famous YouTuber has chosen to do that. Hey, if you want to open my live stream in 300 tabs, you have my permission. You have my permission, chat. Absolutely. Same YouTuber. Yeah, exactly. No filler words. No filler words, chat. I'm trying not to say filler words today. Garbage. Sorry. I'm very sorry. How is the meme, chat? How do we feel about this one? You did well without filler words. I actually think I'm doing pretty okay with no filler words today. The Spiffing Brit is the YouTube channel, the YouTuber who did this exactly. What is a filler word? Filler words are like, basically anything that isn't a real word that means something in the context of the sentence. Jay Walterbot will tell us more. So listen, chat. Look, I'll show you the guest star thing. See? There's guest star. It's empty. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. See? Look, we can expand it even wider. I think. See? Nothing. It's just an empty window. So, Phil. Yeah. Like, it's kind of just, you know, a word people use when they, like, don't know what to say, I guess. Very sassy. Speaking of sassy, where is Alicia? Where is Alicia? Did Alicia leave? I think Alicia left. Ah, you get 1 free stream. Ah. I see. I see. I have 10 tabs of Maddie open now. The sound is really cursed. Okay, let's try something, Jens. If you really have 10 tabs open, what is this going to sound like to you? Are you ready? I don't apologize for that. So chat, what is naked and afraid? What is naked and afraid? Why am I not naked and why am I not afraid?
What is this? It's Microsoft Excel. Garbage.
Who was in my stream yesterday? That's right. I did a stream yesterday. Did I do it? Yeah, nice. So I guest streamed yesterday on Aaron's channel, Aaron McHale. Some of you in chat were there. Some of you were there. And for those of you who were there, you'll know this, but for everyone else, I will tell you. Aaron is a big fan of reality TV. And Aaron said to me, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we could analyze a data set from a reality TV show? Notably, Naked and Afraid. Naked and Afraid, which is a show on Discovery Channel about people who go naked into the wilderness and try and survive. There is a medical team on standby, from my understanding. But they basically go and they try and survive. Now, I don't know if it's really... Reality TV isn't really my bag. Let's put it that way. Bear Grylls naked version. I guess you could call it that to some extent. In any case, so Aaron said to me, there's a data set that someone has collated about this show. Contains all the contestants, all the episodes, all the locations they were in. Why don't we do something with it? I said, great, let's do that. Let's do that. The question was, how was the stream with Aaron? The stream with Aaron was fantastic. Aaron is a lovely person. Aaron was on the show last week. Some of you were here. Pillar word. Aaron was a guest for the panel discussion that we had about the impact of AI, because Aaron works in the developer advocacy space, was previously working for a data company. They do data labeling and things like that. They have a software for that. For the German viewers, there is 7 versus Wild. 7 versus Wild? Is that what it's called? What's interesting about Naked and Afraid is it's individual contestants. There are some variations. They did like a love version where they came in as pairs. And I think there's another one where they were also groups of 3 or something, but anyway. Generally speaking, yeah. So how was the stream yesterday? The stream was amazing. We managed to talk about database structure, and we're going to talk about that today. We will see what the database structure should be like for the data that we have. We're going to start mutating the data a little bit as well. I know that Aaron was doing a little bit of work today on the database as well. If you would like to see the data set and follow along, here is the GitHub link. I'll spam it in chat like all the big streamers do. Yeah, so you don't lose it in chat. Here it is 5 times because you're not capable of clicking a link. Anyway, my chat's very smart. Not as smart as the big YouTubers or big Twitch streamers chats, but here you go. Filler word. Otherwise, I still have a trick for YouTube streams. You can't share your own YouTube live stream, but if you share it to a friend, they share it, and then you reshare it. The video will autoplay, and every time you recommend it, it will get a view. Interesting. I'm only really concerned about watch time.
Why? Why?
Bigger streamers have 20k messages per minute. That's why they link spam? Wow. As if their chat wasn't capable of clicking a single link. So the views on YouTube are not important to me. What is important to me is hitting the 4,000 hour watch time mark, and I will get there very quickly if I stream on YouTube. Seriously, Steffi? If I stream garbage to YouTube at the same time as I'm streaming on Twitch, because that's an easy 12, 15 hours like that. Just off that, I'm sure. The more people watch it, of course, the higher the watch time will be. What do you get for 25 months? T. Drayson, thank you very much for the subscription. By the way, Noob Exegete and T. Drayson, I think you need to, I think you need to consider, do you want your name on the Mask of Subscription for August? Because we have it. It's right there. It's available to us. So if you would like your name on the Mask of Subscription for August, then all you have to do is tell me what color and where. Always stupid question. Next question. Well, here's what is currently available to you. As you can see, some things are already occupied. T. Drayson, why is you're already on there? Pink on the forehead. Okay, done. I did it. Why are you already on there? Did you sub twice in a month? How is that even possible? Very interesting. Noob says, I want some nice purple above the right eye. Okay, we can do purple. And Exegete, do you have a preference? Hacker. I don't know how you got on there. How did you do that? JD Dev wants me to disappear, I see. I guess you won't see what's happening. Wasting all your points. That noob. Is that purple? I guess it's purple. You'll just have to believe me that it's there, because you can't see it right now. Can I get purple as a shadow of my pink one? Like a 3D effect? Ah, yeah, we could do that, TD. I suppose that's okay. Yeah, why not? Wait, I'll take a light purple. Otherwise it's going to be too dark. I'm so far away now, chat. I'm so far away from you. Light purple. This one. How are you doing, TD? I hope you're doing well.
Garbage.
I've been dehanced to max.
Wow.
I mean, I'm no artist, but this looks kind of awesome. Okay, here you go. Doesn't that look amazing? Yeah, it looks amazing, doesn't it? Awesome. So, filler word. Not too bad, got back from Berlin last night. You have a headache and playing squash, tennis, and PT. PT? PT, personal training? I guess it's personal training. Look, I can undo all of your points in one click. Doesn't that make you angry, chat? Doesn't that really make you angry? How angry does that make you? Does that upset you, chat? That I can undo all of your hard work in one click? Here's the thing, T-Drayson. I think it looks cool. It's harder to read, but it's kind of cool. Noob, there you are above the eyebrow. Exegete's also on there. Why is that? Isn't this... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is the mask for August. I don't understand why. Okay. Maybe you subbed in July when I streamed the 1 or 2 times in July. I don't know. In any case, thank you very much for your support, all of you. And Exegete, if Exegete comes into chat, someone remind him that he can get his name on the mask if he would like it. So, chat, it's time to be naked and afraid. Nay, it is time to be
Like and subscribe.
not naked.
Bye.
I definitely subscribed in July. Can't be on a 25-month streak without it. That's true. So probably the sub happened when we were streaming in July. That's the only explanation, I guess. I'm going to show you now how far we've gotten so far. How about that, chat? Sound good? Let's do that. No. We combined July and August together because in July I barely streamed. So, because I took a break. So, yeah. Oh, that's not true. No, that's not true. How can I add mod? Show mod icons. Delete this. Unable to delete message. What? I can't delete announcements?
Garbage.
Oh no. Well, I guess we're doing that. So today's stream is not sponsored by the OA Club. How did he enjoy his time off? I enjoyed... Oh, it got stuck, didn't it? Someone do another meme. Thank you. I enjoyed my time off.
For insisting on Intel Inside.
By not streaming. By spending time reflecting on myself. And having a good time. Playing games. Taking it easy. I honestly wanted to record a YouTube video and I could not. I'd like my name in purple and backwards directly under the previous name. Okay. I can do this. Can I ask you a DB question? You may always ask a question, Ched Dev. You do not need to ask to ask. Just ask. Ask away. Exegete directly underneath. Alright, here we go. Oe ite jexe. Fascinating. Chat, you keep dehancing me. You keep dehancing me. What am I supposed to do? Is that okay for you, Exegete? Or should I say, Oyete gexe? Oyete gexe.
Why?
My question is, why is right join the worst join?
Why?
Right join is the worst join because it is just literally garbage. Nobody needs it. Nobody uses it. It's in the spec for whatever reason.
Garbage.
Nobody needs it. It doesn't need to be there. It doesn't say worst. No, that's what it says for me. My question is, why is right join the worst join? In Postgres, is it considered bad practice performance to have an empty string saved versus a null? Oh, Cheddev, you should have used the question mark command, but that's okay. I'll put it up for you. It's to bring it up on screen. Oh dear, what a question. Bad practice. What does bad practice mean in reality? What does bad practice really mean? Also, do you have any shortlists or resource for learning more about performance in Postgres? I am not a data architect by any means, and I don't have any good resources for you in order to learn Postgres performance related things, or SQL performance, or database performance topics in general. I don't have a good resource for you on that. I think there's probably a couple good YouTubers who cover those topics. In terms of performance though, what I can tell you is, here's the thing. Oh, this is not gonna work. Who switched my camera? Chat. So here's the thing. When you have a database, and let's imagine two different columns in there. One is a string, okay, and one is Boolean. The thing is that the Boolean one will have its own default state. It will either be 0 or 1, okay? Now, a string doesn't have a default state unless you specify one. So if you specify a default state, it could be default null, but you could specify anything as a default. You could also specify str as a default string. So ChedDev, what you're asking is, what is bad practice? And what is performance? And those are two separate topics. Because what is bad practice may not be bad performance, but could also be bad performance. It doesn't necessarily have to be. So the two things are mutually exclusive. Performance, that's not nice writing. Performance and best practice or standard or whatever you want to call it are basically two entirely separate things in my mind. Now, in regards to your specific question about null versus a string, which I'm going to put in quotes here just for understanding purposes. Null versus string, I do not know enough about databases to give you a certain answer. But what I can say is, what I do know is that because strings have multiple permutations, it is more difficult to process strings. However, a null is a type, right? Null is not a value. Null is a state or a type, if you want to call it that way. Which means that anything could be null. Why are you all ripping into my lettering? Okay, I'm gonna do really clean. Okay. The one time I write on stream. So you have null, which is not the same category of item as something like string or float, right? Those are opposed concepts because a field that is float could also be null, right? They are entirely separate items. So the answer to your question is, in terms of performance, I cannot tell you for sure. What I can tell you in terms of practice, in terms of best practice, if you want to call it that, when a field is empty, aka empty strings, this is a lot more difficult to work with than something that is null, declared as null. That is 100% of the time true. There's no downside to declaring a field as null if it is an empty string. The one exception to this, because there's always an exception that makes the rule, is if you require an empty string for, let's say, something weird like concatenation or something. So you would have, I don't know, 3 columns in your database, and one of them is like an empty string. One of them is some kind of value. And another one is another empty string. And in order to concatenate those together, if these were nulls, you could not concatenate them together. It would result in null values, which you don't want in your concatenated string. But that's a very obscure... That's the only case I can think of, and that's a very obscure case. And I don't think it would happen. So the answer is best practice. Stick to null types. Definitely. Wow, that is zoomed. Stick to null if it is empty. Thank you, Forex. Could you translate it for us? And with that, chat, we will take a short break and then we will dive into Naked and Afraid data from the TV show. I wish you all a wonderful break. Get yourself something to drink or a snack. And we will be back shortly. For those of you on YouTube, you get no ads, but some Twitch people get ads. It's just the way it goes. See you in a bit. Is there a limit to how much you can talk about at the hairdresser? I thought hairdressers are like...
Garbage.
Oh, no! No. In figuring out my passwords. Joke's on you, I don't have any passwords anymore. I only use passkeys. T. Drayson, you cannot roll 99,999 D20s? Oh no! Oh no! A time warp in the dark? That's kind of weird. But now what? Is there even a face there? Can anyone see anything? I don't see anything. But sometimes we cut corners. For once, we will cut corners.
What nobody realizes is that the Send Good Vibes channel point redemption is actually linked to a hardware device underneath Matty's seat.
Exegete took a screenshot.
Clunk 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 clunk. Taking a picture is really like a screenshot, right? The question is, where would it end up? That's the real question. Because I would love them to be posted somewhere. 240 degrees. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I'm sorry, Jay Walter. I went the wrong way on that one. But it is a time warp. And Panther stole my stream title. So you should be clipping this, because actually the truth is I didn't steal White Panther's stream title. I set the stream title way earlier today, and Panther stole it from me. And you can check in this, and you can check in the stream API if you want to confirm with that. But I set my stream title before Panther went live. So who's the real title thief? Who's the real title thief? Matty, do you put the fun in funnel? Is that even an angle? It's on a... I'm having a stroke. That's not even an angle. Hi, Yoast. Console logging. Oh no. Oh, 359. Nice. Thank you, Flyboy. Perfect. Absolutely. Front end is easy, back end is hard. Jokes, of course. Everything is very difficult. Go here. Chat, you've lost, haven't you? C3PO. No matter where you go, even if you go A1 or B3, you've lost. So let's say, chat, let's say you went here, I would go here. Boom. Beat ya, chat. Not if we never decide to go. I beat chat in a game of tic-tac-toe. You won't believe what... I'll never believe what happened next. Welcome back, chat. As usual, we need to do an audio cue because some of you don't realize that we're back after watching clips on break. Can be confusing hearing my voice over and over. So your audio cue for today is ha! There you go. So welcome back, everyone. I would like to tell you where we currently are with our little Naked and Afraid project. So let's go. Here is an Excali draw of what we talked about yesterday, Aaron and I. We talked about the data structures that we wanted, contestants arrangements, season has different flavors that were provided. You just missed it, Exegete. I just did the sound for the audio cue. There's an episode within the season. Each episode has various things in it. I actually forgot to put a PSR in the episode, so I might need to update that. And basically, we were talking about database structures. Should we put everything into a table where we do update only? Should we do inserts? And ultimately, we decided to do a insert based architecture. Did you miss it, Exegete? You're probably going back in the VOD right now and scrubbing. So I will have a lot more filler sounds while I'm thinking about things. I think it's very hard to avoid having that while you code or do things. For now, I have been invited to the Mother Duck beta, which is... What is this? What is that?
Garbage.
What is this? I don't know what that was. In any case, I've been invited to the beta of DuckDB's cloud offering called Mother Duck. So actually, I've set up something on DuckDB. Now, I do have to say that I need to open GitHub and make some changes to the tables probably. And I have a fork. I have a fork of the repository in my own repository. But I don't think I have it locally. No, I don't. It's also 3 commits behind, so I'm just gonna sync it. Nice. Fork. Yes, can you download the fork? Is that possible? Also, what kind of background is this? Beta, fresh toner. Lovely. Hello again, Rugmat. Welcome back to the stream. It's good to have you here, Rugmat. How's your week? How is your week going? Oh, you don't see this chat, sorry. You don't see this. I'm going to git clone this. Just came back from vacay. That sounds fun. Where did you go on vacation, Rugmat? I actually am going to be going on vacation very shortly. Long, have a great rest. Thank you for hanging out with us. Now when we get into the daytar, now is when you leave. I see. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. Visit hometown to see parents and a lot of my mom's extended family. 171. Excuse me, what? Wait. 171 What?
Garbage.
171 family members? Wow. 171 relatives. That is a huge family. That's massive. That's a big family. That's a big family. Is that like 4 generations? 5 generations? How many generations is that? Alright, so I need to make some changes to the database stuff because I made a boo-boo in the DDL. I forgot in my table definitions. Oh, I already have these. Create table. I don't need that. Contestant. Episode. I think that's the one. I forgot to add this PSR to the episode. Location, duration, and air date. I forgot those two. Location. We handled that. Air date. Duration. Scheduled length. Duration in days. No, I think scheduled length was okay. Of course I made an error. Of course. We're gonna just go PSR. I don't know if I should abbreviate it. Should I abbreviate it? Primitive survival rating. Primitive survival rating. It's gonna be a float. So I need to modify this in the DDL statement. Who's calling me?
From
Harry Sequel? What?
at the Claw County Prison.
Why is he
This
calling
call
me
may be
again?
monitored or recorded.
He's
To
still in
accept
prison.
Charges for this call. Press 1. To refuse this call, hang up.
He's still in. I'm not answering that. Harry Sequel can rot in prison. I don't care. I do not care. Now, this one is from Portuguese prison. Oh, has he transferred, Evil Maximilian? Hi, by the way. Welcome back to the stream. He wants you to break him out of prison. Yeah, and he's probably going to ask me to use right join to do it or something. Something obscure. So create table episode. We have season ID number. That, I think we need to call it episode number. Because number is a reserved word. So we're going to take the episode table and we're just going to drop it. There was a menu for that. How come there's no menu for that anymore? Okay. Drop table episode. Goodbye. Okay, now we have it back again. If he has transferred to Portugal, he's gonna have a really easy time escaping. Is it easy to escape from Portuguese prison? And if it is, how do you know that, Maximilian? Is it because you're evil? Alright, so we have episode here. Then we have contestant. We have an array of episode IDs. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. No, that's okay. That's fine. No, that's fine. And then we have episode location, because each location of each episode is not a country. That was a problem. It's a matter of national security I'm not allowed to discuss. I understand. Your secret is safe with me. Throwing away the key. I understand. So we have a country name, which maps to the episode location name. And then there's a location ID. And then there's the season. Season ID and season name. I'm doing... Honestly, Maximilian, I'm doing pretty good. I am still a little bit tired. I'm still a little bit worn out from my lack of nutrition. Let's call it that. I have a lack of certain vitamins, and that is causing me to be tired a little bit. So, yeah. Also, I will be going on vacation. Actual vacation. So not just chilling. Not just chilling and not streaming. I'm actually not going to be here. I'm going to be going to Canada. for 10 days. And so I won't be streaming when I'm there. Yes, I'm going to be going to Toronto, or Toronto as we call it, from the 31st of August until the 10th of September or 9th of September. So I will have a streaming break in the calendar, which means that we have a stream tomorrow, Friday, is Data Cafe XXXL edition, because we haven't had a Data Cafe episode for who knows how long. And then we have Monday a stream, and actually next Monday stream will probably be the last stream before that, because I have a ton of things packed on the schedule. So yeah, that looks like that next Monday will probably be the last stream until September. But then we are back. For a while. Until end of October, at least. Create table episode. So now this is updated. Good. I'm gonna write here. What am I gonna write here? Updated DDL to account for missing fields and reserved column names. Okay. So I'm going to put this into a PR. If I go to my code, and then I go to pull requests, I can make a new pull request. Ta-da! Create pull requests, and I'm going to call this multiple updates while streaming. Fixed DDL to help. Fixed DDL for missing fields and reserved column name. Hi Roleezy. Good to see you again. You have an interesting +1 near your name for me. I see what that means now. Yes. I'm +1ing, twinning, if that's what you want to call it. I'm currently twinning. I'm gonna tag Aaron here. Don't merge this quite yet until I'm done streaming. Thank you. And the PR is done. All right, so we have a database. I could use Datagrape for this. But I also saw there's an add table, add files. Create a new table from local CSV or Parquet files. I don't know if that's a good idea. Profile. How can I change profiles in Datagrip? I want to change a profile here. How do I change a profile? File. Where the heck are profiles? View. Window. Help me, chat. Where are profiles in IntelliJ stuff? JetBrains. How do you create a new profile? I don't actually know. New Scratch file. Because this is like my work profile and I don't want to use that right now. New project? Is it called project? New window. Okay, good enough for me. Yeah, this works. Okay, so chat. There's a thing here to import data from the, you know, from the thing. From the UI. But it creates a new table from what I understand. Let's do a little test. So here's the data. Let me do a little test. Oh, I see we haven't solved that yet. This is fine, whatever. I'm just gonna download this CSV as locations. Now we're gonna see what happens when we do add files, locations. Create oh, what's it done here? Create table. Oh, okay. What if we do rename and run this query? Ah, hold on. Insert into. What if we insert instead? Insert into location. I don't think they have matching columns. Oh, you have to take out. Okay. Insert. Maybe it doesn't support it. So this is what I was saying. I think it's going to be easier to just do this from DataGrip. But we will need to have the same structure as the tables. So let's go ahead and connect to our mother duck instance. How can I connect to this instance? 1 second, chat. We're gonna just hide something. Share a URL to provide read access. Settings. Ah, here we go. Service token. Manage your workspace settings. Add a secret. Manage your S3 secret. How do you even connect to this? I don't know how to connect to this, chat. I don't know how to connect to DuckDB in the cloud. It's serverless. Share. Create link. Share URL. Share the snippet with your team for read-only access. I want to see what the documentation says. Ooh. First you need a rocket launcher and a lot of wire. Authenticating to mother duck. Service token. Fetching a service token. Okay. So apparently, you can use a service token to connect. Okay, there's no IDE example. There's no IDE example here in the documentation. But I guess it's possible. Who put a clown on my stream? Chat, who did that? Chat, take it away, please. Change it. Change it. That's better. No! Oh, that's even worse. That was even worse. Go to the Mother Duck UI. Gear icon. Copy the service token. Let's see if we can even use a service token in DataGrip. Can you even do that? DataGrip service token. Manage authentication token. No, that's for hub. Generic task server. Token-based authentication. I don't think that works. I don't think that works. Which is... Okay, let's try something. Let's just add this as... What is this? Location 2. Run. So you have a table.
Why? 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 Why?
This is a Maddie background? That's very fancy. So it's not assigning the right type. Can I alter types? Alter table, location, set ID to int. Is that it? I don't remember how to do this. Anything but clowns. Anything helps. God bless. Come on, ChatGPT. Alter column type SQL. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Alter table. Postgres. I think they follow Postgres logic. So alter table location 2. Alter column ID. Type int. Run. Oh, okay. So we could do it that way. We could do it that way. And then just rename the tables. Okay. All right, let's... Oh, but maybe... I think we need a... See, chat, I was debating about whether we need to do... You can actually see the difference here. Basically, you have location, you have ID, country name, episode location name, but there's no episode ID. You have another table called episode location, where you have the episode location name and the ID, and then you would array that. Because we're going to be doing so much work on each individual episode, I thought it would be important, but here an episode ID is an array. So maybe we should make this consistent. Then we wouldn't have an episode location table. We wouldn't have an episode location table anymore. We would have an episode table with an ID, and then we would have... How would we handle the location? Probably with location ID as a array. So we would do here episode, and then we would do ID, season ID, episode number, air date, title, scheduled length, arrangement, and then here episode ID. Although we can put it up in the thing. Does this have to be... Ooh, that's gonna bug out. That's not good. ID, episode ID. This would be location ID. Comma. I guess it's just another property. We just put it at the end. I just like having IDs at the top. I don't know if you do that, chat, but Okay, so we could do it like that. And basically what we just have to do now, we can dump all of these tables. Oh, I can drop the database, but not tables. Okay, drop table, contestant, episode location, location 2, and season. Okay, so we just have a table. We don't have a table yet. That's a data set or schema. I don't know what they call it in DuckDB terms. So now we can import from a file, but we have to make sure that the data is cleaned up first. So we're gonna call this... Is this in my drive? Where is this? Ah, this isn't in my drive. So we need to align the formats. So this table is location. This has to have ID, country name, and episode location name. ID, country name, I need to change the color on these. Location. ID, country name. Episode location. Episode location. Has anyone seen this show, by the way? Naked and Afraid? Because I have not. So we're going to give each location its own ID. You haven't seen it, Steffi. So we're going to sort sheet like this. We're going to give these an ID. I think we should give them sequential IDs. Just like that. But there is an advantage for it to being random, because if new locations get added, then it doesn't look out of place. Also not a fan of reality shows. How interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I think location is finished. We have ID, country name, and episode location name. So if we export this, I need to probably dump the other one. Download CSV. So I don't think I can connect using DataGrip, just FYI. I don't think it's possible. So we're gonna have to do everything with the UI. We should probably rename this, because this is going to be our raw data for later. So add files, location, create table, location, as a select star from read CSV. Boom. ID. Oh, it has an integer now. We cannot use assertions like primary key yet. I don't think it supports it in the beta version, but it's fine. So we have an ID, we have country name, and episode location name. Fine. So that worked pretty well. So if we do select star from location, we get, ta-da! Nice. Seems pretty good to me, chat. I mean, there's nothing else to do for that one. So location is done. What is the next one? Contestant. This is the one that's going to require a bit of data wrangling. So we have a survivalist dashboard. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to call this contestant. And we already know what we need. We need an ID. Dev Maddie, thank you very much for the follow. That's an interesting username. Do we know each other? Do we know each other, Dev Maddie? How fascinating. Now we have 3 Maddies in chat. Myself, Maddie 2 Shoes, Maddie N Shoes, and then Dev Maddie. Isn't that funny? That's actually kind of funny. But thank you for the follow, and I appreciate having you here. So we need an ID for the contestants. At the moment, they're sorted by days lasted. We will get rid of that. We need... Don't forget the mats. Sorry, Rugmat. Of course. Of course. Can't forget the mats. Matt, Maddie, Matt. What else? What other variations are there? Matt and Maddie. Matthew, if someone else is going with Matthew. So we have full name. We're going to need to split this into first name and last name. We're also going to need a group ID. So the group ID is kind of funny, but basically some contestants were in episodes together as a team. And that's in the episodes table. But anyway, so we have ID, group ID, first name, last name, and then episode ID. Episode ID. Everybody working hard, chat? I hope so. Nice, I can get stuff done. These are all things. Locations. We're gonna need that, maybe. Where's the episode thing?
Garbage.
There it is. Lowest PSR, highest PSR, total completion percent. We don't need that. We don't need that either. Okay, so this is going to be an array. I'm interested to see how it processes an array. So if we give it something like that, what will happen? So let's try. Matt, right? Group ID null, ID 1. And then let's just download this for the moment. Okay, and we're gonna call this one contestant. Oops. Okay, contestant. Let's see what happens when we do this now. Contestant. Create table. Contestant. Okay, what happened to this table? Let's find out. So this is a string currently, not an array. Okay, let's try altering the type like before. Alter table. Contestant. Alter column. Episode ID. Type. Integer bracket. Run. Oh, that worked. That worked. So now it's an actual array. Huh? I mean, it looks the same, but it's an array now. That's cool. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. So that worked. All right, let's drop this table. Goodbye, contestant. So we need to figure out how to look up each contestant, which is not so straightforward, chat. First of all, we need to split these names. I think this is a ChatGPT job, to be honest with you, because I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to do it. So please split the following names into 2 columns: first name and last name. Wow. ChatGPT does not disappoint on this one. Why is it Adam Kavanaugh? Adam. So many A names. Did it start hallucinating? No, it didn't. Okay. Clint. No last name for Clint? What the? Clint something. Did it run out of space? Actually, when I copy this, it should be okay. Should be okay. But we'll check. We'll do a little check. Values only. Looks alright. Oh wow, it didn't do the whole list though. Stopped. Do the same for this list. I think it's just a character limit thing. Fancy, thanks to whoever fixed that. Yeah, it wasn't like that initially, Roy Leasy. That's true. When ChatGPT would initially generate stuff, it wasn't formatted properly. And you're right, it would be a huge pain to copy out of ChatGPT. But now it's fixed. Clint. Clint to Holly. Yeah, that seems correct. Oops. Values only. This seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. I think we'll keep it, chat. Okay. So we now have first name, last name. Here comes the fun part. We have an episode dashboard, and in each episode, there is a participants list. Control-Shift-V is values only. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do it. I just use the right-click menu, the context menu. So here's where it gets interesting. We have an episode location thing. Participants. So some of them have first names and some of them have full names. So for example, location. Oh, we're gonna need to do the episode IDs to have consistency on this. Let me just duplicate this. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. Episode. We haven't touched this yet. Insert a column to the left. ID. Season ID. Episode number. It's always nice to use Windows main feature, the mouse. Funny, I just thought about it. If you type Main CPL. In Runbox, it shows the pointer settings. Yes? It's like Finder on Mac, right? It's like Spotlight. You type, I don't know, settings or something. You get also all the setting stuff. I just think the Windows one is less accessible. I don't know if that makes sense. ID, season ID, episode number, aired date. Ugh, US dates. Please. Why? Why do you... Why do they have to do this to us? Can I change this?
Secretary Cardona and Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Fairby. You know, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
I don't even know anymore.
It's Microsoft Excel.
I don't even know anymore. Sounds like a ChatGPT problem. No, this one should be easy. Format. All number. Custom date and time. I want year, month, day. Ha! Boom! It's that simple. That's it. Thank you, Google. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Royal easy. Go easy, please. Didn't even need to make a separate column for it. Title. Title. We need scheduled length, days, and then arrangement. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about earlier. Arrangement, which is a string. Do you know the solution to Matty Two Shoes' problem? The problem is too complicated. Woo! Really, J. Walter Bot. I was literally working on a system which was production. Whoever worked on it before left with no error handling. You could send hello on the price. Oh no. That doesn't sound very good. Arrangement. Primitive survival rating. Primitive survival rating. This is, for the moment, this is null. We're probably going to have to update that. We can probably farm that from somewhere, though. Maybe. Location ID. Ah, we're going to need to look that up. So that's episode location. No, that's, hold on. I'm going to make this red. And then, ooh, what's series? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We'll just get rid of that for here. That's okay. ID. Oh, I already made an ID? Never mind. Type modifiers. What time is it? Oh my. J. Walter, have a wonderful bedtime. Good night to you, J. Walter. Everyone say good night to J. Walter. Type modifiers, partner replacement. I guess we could include those in the episode details. Modifiers. Is partner replaced? which would be modifier would be varchar 255, and this would be boolean. Default false. So I put this as default false so that we don't have to worry about coding it too much. Uh-oh. Lights out. Is it time for bed already? Good night, J. Walter. Have a good sleep. Type modifier. Yeah, that's string. Oh, we have to do everything really quiet because J. Walter's going to sleep. Okay. Chat, you have to be very quiet, okay? Because J. Walter's gone to sleep. Is partner replaced? Modifiers. Modifier would be better.
Garbage.
Okay. So location ID. I keep writing OD, chat. I don't know why. All right, so here we have all of the participants. Now, what's funny about this is, let me just hide this for a second. I need to hide some stuff. Let's hide these. So you have these participants, but you don't know. You basically don't know who it refers to sometimes, because basically you need to split them into. What's your opinion on Terso? Terso? I don't know what Terso is, Roy Lazy.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay.
That's right.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Do it live.
We are doing it live, chat.
We'll do it live.
I don't get it. Okay. So you have Kim Shelton and Shane. Terso. Edge database based on a fork of SQLite. I have not looked at that yet. Terso. Oh, interesting. Wow, okay. It's a fork of SQLite? I already don't like it. And anyone who knows me knows why. And will identify why that is.
Why? 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 Why?
I will not say why, but anyone who knows me and knows my stream knows why I probably don't like that product. Because it's probably being built like every other product at the moment. So if I want to look up which episode Matt Wright has been in, then I can VLOOKUP Matt in the search range key of episode participants and return the first column. But the thing is it won't find it. It won't find it because it's a string, and VLOOKUP is an exact match. Alternative to VLOOKUP that searches entire string. I should just ask ChatGPT. I am trying to find a name in Google Sheets in a field that looks like this. What is an alternative to the lookup that can match within, what's it called? Within strings? I recently used it. It's pretty nice to centralize all my apps for free. 9 gigs total, 1 billion row reads, 25 million row writes per month. Wow, okay. Ah, filter. Let's assume your data is in column A. You're searching for a name in D1. You can use the following formula to search within strings and retrieve the matching result. Okay. That's interesting. So let's try that. So we're going to do filter. What's AA? Filter AA. Let's assume, okay. So AA is going to be the episode list in here. Search for D2. No, C2. And then with text to search for. Search for text to search. Oh, Exegete, do you want me to wear a silly hat while we do this? All right. You want me to wear a silly hat while we do this? Do you want to save it for after the break, Exegete? Because we're about to take a break for a second, for a couple minutes. How about we do like that? I can come back with the hat on. Does that sound reasonable? I think that's a reasonable suggestion. After break, wonderful. Okay, so back to this for a second before we take break. But can we have bunnies? Yes, there will be bunnies on break. Rogmat, get here! We're about to do break. Text to search. What does that mean? Search D1AA. You can use the following formula. Search is not case sensitive. Okay. Oh my word. Okay, so that kind of works. Do I want a DDoS? Hey, look, Rugmat, it's totally up to you what you decide to do on break, right? Oh, because Royleezy's missed it so much. It's totally up to you what you do on break, everyone, okay? Hi, Stony. Your live notifications are something. What's wrong with my live notifications, Stony? Are you saying there's a problem with my live notifications? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about. No idea what you mean. Up to me what I decide to do now versus on break. That's correct. Yeah. Well, anyway, they're too nerdy. Oh, they're so nerdy, I love them. What was in the live notification? Stony, do you want to tell Rogmat what today's live notification was? And in the meantime, I'm going to schedule the ad break. And we will see each other in 3 minutes. And in the meantime, you will get bunnies for you. See you in a bit. Welcome back, chat. Good to have all of you here. Let's dive right back in. If you want to know that I'm back, is today's audio tone to let you know that we are live again. Because apparently it is difficult to tell when I'm back because of clips playing. I don't know. Someone said that once. Left upper forehead. Jens. Whoa. Excuse me. I mean, it's there. Very, very slightly.
Exhibit your dog a screenshot.
What nobody realizes is that the Send Good Vibes channel point redemption is actually linked to a hardware device underneath Matty's seat.
Oh. The ID of Alan. Thank you very much for gifting so many subs, Yost. I appreciate it. 69. Now that is a gift to you.
A screenshot.
That is a gift to you, chat. Early afternoon.
I mean,
why? Why have you done this? Also, Rugbat, what kind of idea did you get?
Why? Why?
No,
Why?
why have you done this? You're not supposed to watch this anymore.
We've gone
Central Pennsylvania. I live at 308 Nagoya RO Lane. Nice try, bad cop.
No, it's like 8 levels.
I know what level that is. This is the idea. Oh no, did you just clip this? Did you just clip that? Congratulations, Rugmat. But you see, now I moved the clip to cover my camera. So we can't get any deeper than 9 levels. It's just not possible anymore. Unfortunately. Your audio cue for today is Whoop! I've never seen this movie, but I'm making a splash is what's happening. You could get the link. Oh, are we trying to mess up the stream to get the link? This scene is immune to being messed up. It doesn't work that way. Look, you can't touch me now, chat. I am protected. I am protected.
Maddie's stream is incredibly exhausting.
Exhausting. I'm tired already.
And now I feel so much better that I'm here. But I will send you a package in the post if, no matter where you live, if you hit 100 in the drop game on my channel. And someone can clip this for the record so that everyone knows. And that's true. If you hit 100 in the drop game, I will send you a package in the post.
Wow.
I went in to say hi to the bunnies briefly. Because I miss them. So I went to say hello for a little bit. And have a little play. Play around a little bit. I see we got meme DDoSed on break. And yes, you are more likely than the last person you spoke with to click this notification. What does this package have? Well, Roy Lazy, if you really want to know, I guess we can go over it. There's a couple things that would be contained within this package. Obviously, I would include some surprise things that I won't show you. You will get, of course, you must receive a pair of tiny hands. Tiny hands are part of the stream etiquette. So you would receive a pair of tiny hands. You would also receive a lanyard from Twitch, this pink one. You would also receive another lanyard from Twitch, this one. And you would also receive this year's gift from TwitchCon Paris. Twitch keycaps. So there's quite a few things in there, and there's a couple of surprise things in there too. But basically you would receive Twitch themed items, and you would receive some items that are more channel themed, let's say. Anywhere in the world. If you hit 100 in the drop game, the first person who hits 100 will receive a care package. That is correct. Vision trouble. Oh dear. How do we ever deal with this? Vision trouble and a silly hat at the same time. Hold on. And hands on? Oh my gosh. No way, chat. Can we do it? You'll just have to believe me. I'll show you though. When the lights come back on. When the lights come back on, chat. Oh, hello. Good to see you there, chat. These are what redeems you want, chat. This is what you ask for. And I can't do anything about it. From now on, you'll always see the drop target on screen because I ain't stopping. That's fine. So we're gonna drop again. Obviously, the prize does not apply to me. If I hit 100 in the drop game, then I get nothing. Again, because I've already done it once. But anyway, so back to coding, shall we? So, yeah, we have this table. And the filter thing kind of works, but that returns far more rows than we want. Maybe we need to put this in a small SQL database and basically play around with it. I don't know. It's not really what I wanted. In a way, I need a first name, last name table, and then yeah, I need to kind of like figure out how to. What's the table for? So okay, so basically, we have this show called Naked and Afraid, and the show has someone from the community is very active on Reddit. Thank you for the good vibes, by the way. Appreciate that. Someone's very active on Reddit, and they've basically collected a ton of data from all the episodes of the show. So we're preparing a database from the show so that we can continually add to it, because the show is still being run. And it's like a little project that Aaron and I are doing. Aaron McHale. So Aaron was on stream last week as one of the panelists. I was also on Aaron's stream yesterday as a guest. You may have gotten the notification for that. I hope that you did. Oh, Lazy, it looks like you're gonna land. It looks good. It's a low one, but you're gonna get it. Plop. There you go. Respectable. So the idea is to create a clean database that we can use to do then the things that we want to do with the dataset. There's a couple of different plans. One of them is potentially feeding it to a large language model, fine-tuning the large language model on this dataset so that it knows everything that's happened with the show. And then you could ask it questions about the show. Rather than write queries, rather than write SQL queries, you could talk to the database. You could ask it, what's the likelihood of a female contestant lasting longer than 40 days? And it would tell you. You wouldn't need to write a query for it. Could be really interesting. Could be really interesting. So that's kind of what it's about. That's kind of what it's about. So joking is over. Time for serious business, chat. It does sound quite nice, yeah, and there's a lot of other ideas that I have on the table, so I'm trying to get this one finished up today. Yeah, there's this little plop sound in the drop game, that's right. So I think I'm gonna actually download this contestant thing. Because I actually want to import this into something where I can use SQL to mutate it and find them. I guess I could do it in MotherDuck temporarily. Why not? So let's download this too. And we'll call this one episode. Does the you disliking it have to do with something like... Yes, because there's a certain level of symbolicism, Roy Leasy. It's not that I dislike people in particular. Let's be clear about that. There are very few people on this planet that I truly despise. And that is not one of them. Streamers are basically not in that group. But the thing is that I've said this for a long time. And this is nothing against Americans, but you also know that it's true. Americans build products for Americans. And that's cool, because a lot of really cool stuff comes out of the US. But then you forget that there is 3/4 of the planet, or 5/8 of the planet, that doesn't vibe with that kind of mentality of what it means to build something in the US. Which is basically try and get as much money as possible from as many people as possible and then leave. Because that's what happens to 99% of the products that are built in the US. And it's not shameful. It's not shameful in any way. It's just a reality of what happens. And that's why whenever I see a project that's coming out of the US, I'm very skeptical about its longevity. I'm very skeptical about its ability to truly be transformative and a value to the market. And that isn't that isn't like a, let's say, a negative thing. It's just the way that things work. It's the purest form of capitalism, essentially. Okay, so now we have this episode and location datasets. These I'm going to put temporarily into MotherDuck. Oh, hold on. Sorry, contestant. Did I call it location? Contestant and episode. Contestant and episode. Yeah. So let's do contestant. We're going to call it T_contestant. T for temporary. Ched, did you try to land in the drop game? Everyone should try. I mean, you have nothing to lose. It's completely free. Why not? Why not? And so that's done. T contestant. And then we're going to do another one with episode. T_episode. Okay. I wanted to see this mother duck. It looks like something I'd use. Honestly, I've wanted to use DuckDB for a long time. I just don't want to deploy stuff on my own hardware anymore. You know? I don't want to deploy things on my own hardware. I want other people to do it for me. And I know that sounds arrogant. But it has nothing to do with arrogance. It has nothing to do with people doing the work for me. It has to do with the fact of reliability. I don't want to run things locally on my machine. I want to run things in a cloud environment. I want the reliability that comes with knowing that the environment will be there. Knowing that I can basically just, like with Tau, I can just go live and I know that it will collect data. I don't need to start some local bot program. And you know, there's so many people that run Twitch bots locally, and it's a great learning experience, don't get me wrong, but like something could happen to your local bot, right? And then you have to like reinitialize everything and blah blah blah. And exactly as you say, real easy, your PC could break and you might have backups, but you reinitializing a backup is way more work than you hosting on some service that knows how to reintegrate their backup. Like, they have backups and they know how to reintegrate them better probably than you do. So with something like this, which let's be honest is not a critical project anyway, I will save the data. We will have a copy of the data in GitHub. Both CSV and probably the database file itself, like a DB dump. But I would not want to run DuckDB locally. Like, there just isn't a need for it. It requires me to install Docker, which I don't want to install Docker because Docker eats a ton of resources on your system for not much reward, in my opinion. You might as well just virtualize everything, to be honest. So that's kind of where what I'm sitting on in terms of mentality at the moment, Roy Leasy. And the rest of chat, if you're listening, watching, waiting for something. So we have a T contestant and a T episode table. Let's start. Select star. I'm gonna write dirty SQL today. So we have a select star from T contestant. And if we do a left join, oh, we won't be able to join, will we? The episode, I think, is the one we want to start with. So we're going to do ID. We only need 2 columns from here anyway. I'm going to actually try to use 3 commas for once. So I only need ID and participants. From T episode. Okay, so you see here I have Kim, Shelton, Shane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a function from DuckDB, which they probably have, which is split. DuckDB string split. Text functions. Oh, we could actually search directly. Hold on. Search. Contains. Okay. Contains string, search string. You have to wait for an authorization. Roy Leasy, I actually do have one more invite. If you would like to try it. I do have one more invite remaining, I think. I got 5 invites, and 4 have been claimed now. So if you do want the last invite... Yes, I do have one. If you would like it, Roy Leasy. Just a heads up, Maddie, 2/3 of the C-suite at Terso is Canadian, and the third is Finnish. That's very interesting. I wouldn't want you to spend that on me. Someone who's more active here would probably use it more. No, Roy Lazy, everyone has equal right to have the invite. If you'd like the invite, then you can have it. Just shoot me a Discord message. Do you have are you in the Discord? Just come join the Claw and shoot me a DM and I'll send it over to you. I have one left. No problem. Really. Thanks, Hexagete. Did they found in the US though? Or did they found in Canada? That's like another question on top of that. And I mean, yeah, funding and all that stuff is like another question. But yeah, look, I didn't look into them in detail, but I have a feeling, let's put it that way. You don't know how to know. You'd have to look up the company entity. But it's not a big deal. Contains... Oh, we need to... Okay, so we need to do some joining here first. So we don't have a join key. We don't have a join key. We want to merge two tables together. We're gonna cross join. T contestant. Ambiguous reference to column name. Yeah. So this is going to be from T episode. That we're going to call this T1. And this is going to be called T2. And this is going to be called T1.id. T1 ID, T1 participants, and then I guess we could do T2 dot first name, T2 last name. Yeah, there we go. Data Panther. Ooh, I've been writing too much CSS. Yes, I do have a custom role in the Discord. Because I asked for it. I asked for it. And I got it. So now basically we have... So this is kind of what I'm going for. We have an episode ID with the participants of the episode, and then each person from the thing. So as participant name. No, sorry, contestant. I'll just call it contestant. Now the thing is, designer roles are above data scientists. Shh. Don't say anything, Roy Lazy. I will challenge it though. Eventually. So what I want to do is search for this string within that string. This is a great example of DuckDB's performance because holy moly, a cross join. This was super, super quick. So I'm very impressed. And we're just going to do this for one episode so far, where episode ID equals 1. Oh, it doesn't know. Okay, T1.id. We're just going to do this for one episode, just to see what happens. All right. So we have a thing. Can we use CTEs? So if we say with base as, I don't know DuckDB syntax. I think it's very similar to Postgres. I think it's a derivative Postgres, is that right? Select star from base. Yeah, okay, so you can use CTs. Are you able to create DBs or tables there? Like you have to upload a CSV file. You can create the DBs. And then in terms of putting data in it, it's basically CLI with a service token. But I wanted to connect DataGrip to it, so like an IDE, and I wasn't able to do that. But you can also add files via the UI. There is that option too. That's actually what I've been doing now, for now. So I want to have a comparison. I want to compare everything. And then I want to do a contains. Contains contestant inside the participants field. Ah, interesting. Okay. And you see they're all false. We're gonna call this is in epi. So we have to search both first name and full name separately. I'm gonna keep the question more dummy. Are you able to just insert into? Yes, I think you can do insert into, yes. It supports most SQL functions right now. Yeah. So yes, you can do insert intos. But I mean, doing insert into with like a million rows is maybe a bit, yeah, it's maybe a bit much. I don't know. Like just for the clipboard, it might be a lot. I don't know. It's hard to say. So this is obviously a problem because we have full name. We also need the first name, t2.first name. So we're gonna check the first name. And then we're also gonna check the full name. So in this episode, there was only Kim Shelton and Shane. Wait a second. Are they even in the contestant list? Kim. Yes, Kim Shelton. Okay, so there should be at least one row. There should be at least one row that is positive. At least with the first name, but also the full name should be a match. Funky Badger Butt, hey yo, what are you working on here? I am currently processing a dataset of Naked and Afraid, which is a reality TV show. I'm not really into reality TV, but it's a kind of co-project with another streamer. And what can I say? We're processing the data, Funky Badger Butt. We're processing the data so that we can do some really cool analysis work and maybe also some like AI based stuff. But we have to get the data sorted out first. And actually one of the issues is that we have a episode data set that has participants in it as a CSV. And we have to figure out how to map participants to this field, even though some of them are full name and some of them are just first names. So we kind of need to do a sort of fallback principle mapping thing of like, Okay, if you find a full name, that's great. If you don't find a full name, then check also for the first name. And see here, like here, Ava and Jeff. If I go to contestant list and look for Ava, there's only one. And if I go to Jeff, there's only one with first name Jeff. So that works. But there might be multiple Matts, for example. Like there's a Matt Garland, and there's a Matt Alexander, and there's a Matt Strutzel, and then there's a Matt Wright. So with 4 different types of Matts, if they only wrote Matt in here, where is it? There should be some fields that have only Matt in them. Yeah, this one, for example. This one just says Blair, Braverman, Gary, Matt. We don't know which Matt is actually meant. So we're going to need to do like a manual process of checking it. Do I do this type of database work very often? Yes and no. I mean, as a data person, I kind of run across the entire spectrum of stuff. So cleaning data, trying to like sort it out from a raw file and then process it into something I can use in a correct, more correct like architecture is part of the cleaning process, which is necessary for good analysis work, you know. Do you work in the data field, Funky? I wouldn't say I'm like a data architect, but I do a lot of different types of data work. Thank you, Voidy Tommy, for the follow. That's another Y name today. We had Dev Maddie earlier, and now we have Voidy Tommy. Ys are very popular. Yes, Roy Lazy, you were just wondering. Oh, another land. I'm a data scientist in biotech. Work is similar to what you described, except not as much fun modeling projects as I'd like. That's interesting. Biotech. So I work for a company full-time in the health space in Switzerland. I don't know where you're from. And we don't analyze any health data ourselves. I wouldn't say that we're a health company. We're a health tech company, if anything. And what's interesting is I would love to work on like health-based cases, but I think it's enough to work on like adoption of our mobile app, you know, because we have enough work to do there. But I get the gist of what you mean, I guess. But biotech is a whole, yeah, it's a whole different thing for sure. Releasey, what were you wondering, by the way? I'm on the West Coast. My work is focused on data quality. Oh, wow. Okay. That's very focused then. Yeah, the company is 30 people, so my work is pretty broad. Yeah. Pretty broad. Is in epi 1 equals true. None of them. That's not good. That's not good. Doctors find a way to shove text into your number field. That's kind of what we're dealing with right now. That's kind of the issue we're dealing with right now. Basically, I have this episode list, and these are just concatenated strings, and I have to split them out. I actually might explode this table. I think I might do it that way. I actually think I might explode this table, chat. Into a full... Because this matching is not working. This matching with string match, I'm not too happy about that. Oh, oh, right. That's episode 1. Sorry, hold on. That wasn't episode 1. But there should be a match in theory. There should be a match in theory. Still. Because... Wait, there should be a match.
Actually, tables can't explode if you can't attach dynamite, and that's against the law. I know my rights.
You're right, Roy Leasy. I cannot explode a table without attaching dynamite to the table. Everybody drop your tables. No, I'm kidding. Everybody drop in the drop game. Maybe we'll have the chance to win some cool prize. Maybe. What's interesting here is... Where is Kim? Where full first name equals Kim. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Kim should have been a match here already. This is wrong. You can see here, this is wrong. Kim already should have been a match. And then additionally, the full name should have been a match here as well. Old School Coder, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. This doesn't work. And I don't know why. So I think we need to split them or something. I don't know why it's not working. Contains is returns true if search string is found within the string. Return location of first occurrence? I don't care about that. It just doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make sense because... And there's no like empty space or anything but that wouldn't matter. It's a string search. It wouldn't matter. This is weird. This is very weird. I was just curious if it's also a problem with other episodes. This should definitely be true. So I don't know why that's not working, but we're going to choose a different approach. So instead of doing a match like this, I am going to do, instead of doing a cross join, select star from base. So you see I have episode ID and then participants. I'm gonna split these with duckdb regexp split to array. I don't think we even need regex for this. Split part. Split the string along the separator. String split. Into an array. I wanted to return rows. It's table. There is a Postgres function of split to table. Hold on a second. Let's ask ChatGPT. DuckDB split string to separate rows. Does it know DuckDB? Doesn't have built-in string splitting. Oh, generate series? Oh, wow. Really? That's so... No, it's not. Okay, that doesn't work. That's not a good idea for that. Let's try like this. Let's try to do string split. Okay, now it's an array. What do we call this? Our contestants array. 1 second, chat. I just realized my fan was on quite high. So I don't know if that was causing like audio artifacts. After 2 hours and 40 minutes of streaming, I noticed, of course. Because I am a very, very professional streamer, chat. Sound is okay. Thank you, Funky Badger. Funky Badger butt. I am actually going to be changing microphones quite sometime soon, but I don't know exactly when yet. Right now I use a USB condenser microphone, which is placed just below the camera angle so you don't see it. Because I like the aesthetic of you not seeing anything except me. Like this. There's just me. No mic arm, no weird camera thing, nothing. And the microphone in front of me kind of annoys me in terms of typing, and I bonk the arm sometimes and blocks like my field of view of part of the monitor. So I'm going to be changing to a shotgun condenser mic that's placed above on my camera, pointed at my face. But I'm currently in talks with a brand to get it sponsored because I don't want to pay for one. That simple. I don't want to pay for it. Not that they're like absurdly expensive, but yeah. I also have to think about, am I going to use a hardware interface or I'm going to do everything with software? Yeah, there's a whole debate. So array to row. Is there an array to row thing? Functions, array, slice, pop, map. What can I do with arrays? He don't want to exist. He don't want to pay for stuff. He don't want to save stuff locally. That's basically how it goes. Okay, let's try duckdb split array to rows. DuckDB does not have a built-in array data type support. Ah, like Postgres' unnest. See, is there no duckdb unnest? Yes, there is, of course. Of course there is. List functions. Unnest a list by 1 level. Note this is a special function that alters the cardinality. Yes, that's what I want. Exactly. So I want to unnest this. Wonderful. This is exactly what I wanted. DuckDB gave me exactly the thing that I wanted in 11 lines of code. So it did the job. It did exactly what I wanted to do. Easy. Only took like 7 hours. So we now have for episode ID, we have each individual participant. And this is now a participant. And now I'm going to start joining. So I'm going to say left join. Davkin, hello! Welcome to the stream for today. It's good to see you again. What are we going to call this? T underscore episode. No, contestant. That's the one. Contestant So base is going to be as B, and this is going to be as T. Don't harp on my table names, please. On T dot first name equals B dot participant, or T dot. Oh, this is interesting. I would have to concatenate them. Oh, that's a bit ugly. Well, let's just try with first name first. If they're still on when you raid out, Trash Puppy is doing streamiversary. Yes, they are. She is celebrating 1 year of streaming. I don't know. Did she just restart her stream? She just restarted her stream? Weird. I could have sworn she's been on for longer. I see other people on too. There's a lot of options today, which is cool. Anyway, thank you for the heads up. Oh, I want B dot star, and then I want B dot star, and I want T dot contestant. Oh, T dot, sorry, first name. Oh! So that worked. That worked. Okay, let's think about joining these then. Or T dot first name concatenation T dot last name equals B dot participant, and then we'll do commas T dot last name. So here's exactly where you see the problem. Episode 4 has Laura as a first name. So this could have been Laura Zara, but it also could have been Laura Thompson Nelson. Unfortunately. So this list now, which unfortunately is 1,855 rows, this would need to be resolved manually to some extent. So we're gonna do t.id is the... Oh, we don't have IDs yet. Oh no. I don't have IDs for the participants yet. For the contestants. Okay, I need to do that then. I need to make an ID for the contestants, because otherwise this is going to be impossible. And I need to re-upload this. So sad. I think this was sorted in terms of performance. Wait, I don't want to do that. I want to, Can I randomize? Ah, yeah, randomize range. No! That's not good. Contain this. Randomize? Data. Oh, it moves the... Freeze one row. Randomized range. Oh. Yeah, but okay, now it does both. We're just gonna sort them alphabetically. Schmilky Way! Schmilky! No way! Schmilky, it's good to see you again. It's been a while. It's so good to see you, Schmilky. Hello. Let's see what you've been up to. Do we have any clips? We do.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Victor, don't join him.
What?
What game is this?
Oh no.
No, leave! Leave! Go, go, Mark, go, 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 go.
Victor! Get up! Get up, get up!
This looks
oh my god,
like
Victor,
chaos.
you'll drown! Victor, stop it! Oh no!
Valheim. Oh wow.
Yes.
This looks fantastic.
Oh god.
Looks like a lot of fun. Hello, Panda. Good to see you. Panda Poopums, Limonade Chick, Schmilky, and Thick Nam Nam. Good to see all of you again. It's so great to see a raid boss. Schmilky Way, you are known as the raid boss by Twitch at the moment. Thank you so much for raiding. I appreciate that very much. I am currently going through a dataset from the TV show Naked and Afraid. I don't know if you know it. It's a reality TV show.
Wow.
Missed it by 1%. What did you miss by 1%? And so I don't watch the TV show. But someone who is a very, very, very active person in their community has made a lot of stats. A lot of stats. And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Let me give you a tour. But first, ooh, nice, good land in the pool, by the way. But first, my name is Maddie. Thank you for coming in. I'm a data person. I teach at 2 universities here in Switzerland. I am a big educator in the space of data analytics. I love learning. I love sharing my knowledge with others and getting lots of knowledge from other people. And that's basically what I do here on Twitch. I try and do stuff live and figure things out live, and we learn together and have fun while doing it. Learning doesn't have to be boring or dry. So that's kind of the objective of my stream. And I stream 2 or 3 times a week. Learning is sharing, exactly. And sharing is caring, which means we all win. So, with that being said, if you need to go wrap up from your stream, then please do so. Do not feel like you need to stand around. 6969.69. What's that going to be? Oh, wow. That's a beauty. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is a beauty. Great job, Panda.
Oh, you took a screenshot.
Thanks for taking a screenshot. Appreciate that. Ah, silly hat. Fine. I will wear a silly hat. For you, Schmilky. Anyway, so here's the data I'm looking at. We already put everything, we put a couple things into DuckDB. So Mother Duck. I'm in the beta for serverless DuckDB in the cloud. And thanks for changing my camera. This is great because like that camera is like way off to the side. I haven't changed like the orientation. So on this scene, I have to like lean all the way over here for you to see me. I didn't account for that when I made the scene. Let's put it that way. Anyway, to those of you who are new, by the way, hi, and welcome to my stream. You get a sign that blinks hi welcoming you for the first time that you're here. How dare you leave after the raid? No, I'm kidding.
Garbage.
the timing on that, Exegete. Can I get a sign that says E instead? No? Do you want me to change the lettering on this just for you? Maybe we should make a redeem. That's a great idea. We should have a redeem, Panda. That you can specify what it says on the hi sign. Imagine it wouldn't say hi anymore. Call it Be a Poopums. I think it's too niche. It's too niche. It's too niche, Nam Nam. I don't think people will understand it. It'd have to be like, write the sign, or welcome words, or I don't know. I'm open to suggestions for names. I'm open to suggestions. Anywho, so the sign would forever be the clown emoji. Yeah, I'm not making a clown emoji. I'm just telling you that now. It's not happening. So we have a lot of data. We have location data. We have contestant data about who participated. We have each episode. We have who was in each episode. And we have basically those kind of stats that we can compute from each episode. Strong Arm Form 20. I'm new here, but I know what a poopums is. Really? Really? That's awesome. Poopums. Poopums. Apparently it's a smell inside the bathroom. Apparently that's what a poopums is. It's the smell, chat. You think that's air you're breathing now? It is a smelly smell that smells. Absolutely. So we have lots of data. We have lots of data about like each episode and stuff, and basically I'm cleaning it up. So the current challenge was each episode has a concatenated string of everyone who was in the episode. Nice emotes there, strong arm. And so what I've done is I've exploded it. I'll be going to sleep tomorrow, the weekend starts. Have a very good night, and thank you again for the raid, Schmilky and Nam Nam. I appreciate it. As always, I will draw you a little smiley face. Thank you very much for the raid. Yes, go get ready for bed. And lurk if you like, I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much for raiding me, I appreciate that. So, yeah, I need to have IDs for these people. Damn, that's an NFT waiting to be made. Oh, NFT. Okay, here we go. There you go. There's my NFT for you. If you want this NFT, chat, you need to screenshot this right now and then right click and go save as. And then you can have the NFT for yourself. And no one else can have it. Congratulations. You now own a picture that everyone else has. So we have a contestant, and now I have an ID. I just sorted them alphabetically because I don't think it really matters. Okay, so we have a new contestant. Download, comma separated values. But where do I use the blockchain? Well, you see, the thing is, the blockchain is something you need to get cinder blocks. You need to get cinder blocks, and you need to get a piece of metal, and you need to filter the metal chain through the cinder blocks, and then you will have a blockchain. And you can use that in a variety of places. I want to say self-defense, if you need to attach it to a vehicle. There's a lot of possibilities. And yes, you can use that to also right-click save as. Although you have to be careful with your mouse. The blockchain can be very heavy. So you want to be careful you don't damage your mouse when you do that. It's very important. So we're actually going to take a short ad break in a second, chat. We take breaks so that I take a break and also you get ads while I'm not here so you don't miss any of the content. So contestant, I'm going to just import this contestant again. I'm going to drop this table quickly. Drop table T contestant. Come on, add files. Okay, 8 seconds. Contestant, create table, T contestant. Done. Rerun this. Yes, perfect. So we have episode ID and then T.ID as contestant ID. Wonderful. So, see you all after the break. Stick around, and hopefully we'll get this tidied up, and we can move on with our lives. See you in a few minutes.
Cipher Enigma. An illusion. Nobody knows for real. Who are they? Where are they from? When are they from? They are truly an enigma.
I'm doing a thing that most of you don't even like doing when it's not your birthday. I'm going to be doing a thing that is notoriously unloved by not only developers, but literally everybody. I think doesn't... Taxes, yes. Doing my taxes live on Twitch. Watch as I show you how much I give to the government while I cry. Yeah, perfect content, Yost. That sounds amazing. Crying on my birthday while I give the government 30% of my money. Welcome back, chat. Good to have all of you here. Let's dive right back in. If you want to know that I'm back, is today's audio tone to let you know that we are live again. Because apparently it is difficult to tell when I'm back because of clips playing. I don't know. Someone said that once. Creeping on my stream, yo. Creeping around. Oh, they're cuddling together, chat. Yes. Good bunnies. Very good bunnies. Cuddling together. They're just doing that for the stream, you know. Go here. Chat, you've lost, haven't you? C3PO. No matter where you go, even if you go A1 or B3, you've lost. So let's say, chat, let's say you went here, I would go here. Boom. Beat ya, chat. Not if we never decide to go. I beat chat in a game of tic-tac-toe. You won't believe what happened next. Dark theme? Or which one was that? Custom. For example, false is like light gray. And then this is red. Like that. That way, whenever they change, it's really obvious. So if I do hot chocolate without whipped cream, you see? I can see the values really clearly. So yeah, that's like this dynamic. The short version, Tukes, is you should 100% pursue something.
I've got balls of steel.
You ready?
Garbage.
For a really long time. Oh no. I see that chat has gone ham on Thor's hammer again. T. Drayson has struck Yoast with Thor's hammer. Yikes indeed, chat. Big yikes. Ötzi official in the chat. Hi Ötzi. How are you doing? What's up? Isn't it almost your bedtime, Ötzi? Isn't it your bedtime? If you're still wondering if we're back because of clips playing during the break, I'm happy to present to you the audio tone for this post-break is... There you go.
Garbage.
Guess where I am? I would say you're at home. I think you're at home. Are you not at home? I heard that before. We are still with clips. Yes, at home in bed. Bedtime. Exactly. Hello, Rugmat. Hello again. So I succeeded in doing the thing I wanted to do, chat. Look. We have everything we need. Can we export this? Can we export this somehow? It's only 2,000 rows. Oh no, I wanna know which ones are duplicates. I could actually do that as well. I think. No, you know what? Let's just can we export? Mother duck export. The enhanced redeem is very funny. Wait, where's my 92? Did you... What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. You were in a VC and you had to mute from giggling. You like enhancement? Is that what's funny? Mother duck. I need to look at the documentation. Help. Documentation. Getting started. Key tasks. Using AI to query. Oh, you... Excuse me, what? It has AI? 1154. No! I messed it up. I messed it up. I didn't do good. I did bad. Time warp is too expensive.
Exegete, you took a screenshot. Akma took a screenshot.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You want the silly hat? Okay, we can have the silly hat. We gotta try the AI next time? Yeah, I didn't realize it had an AI in it. Okay. It brings the office vibes. Yeah, I know what you mean, Itzy. I know what you mean. Oh, now I can go away. Now I can go away because I'm secret.
Garbage.
Wow.
Good job, chat. Mm-hmm. What a waste of my redeem. Well, I'm not the one who turned the lights off. I'm not the one who turned the lights off. You should be speaking to someone else in chat, Rugmat, about that. So there's a prompt query thing. Generate SQL for you using prompt SQL. That scene is in the wrong resolution. What resolution do you want your scene to be in? You can choose. We also have 40. 40-40. We also have full. Like this. Go on, give me another one. I'll wait for it. $294. Okay. Is that better? You know how to turn the lights back on, Rugmat.
Rugmat took a screenshot.
I guess that meets your satisfactions. I guess that does the trick for you. Look, I'll show you the one I've always wanted to do. Hold on. I can do it. Time warp. Time warp. Where is it? Time warp. It's on cooldown. Please. How long is the cooldown on time warp? That's incredible. I have to wait for a minute. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, the the cooldown on the redeem applies to everyone. Broadcasters too. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, so here's the thing. Fix your SQL query. This is cool. Writing date. Ah. Writing data to S3. Hold on. Switching current database, querying local DBs. Why do they assume I'm using a laptop? Oh, wow. Rugmat, you struck Elysian with Thor's hammer. That's very unfortunate. That's not good. Etsy, do you think I should have vision trouble? Okay. But we're gonna take the hat off. It's too warm. Sorry, chat. Only one thing at a time, sometimes. Alright, so. I have thought a lot. I have sent a DM about this. It was hard, but I came to that conclusion. The camera on this scene is out of whack. So it's actually, it's moved, it's actually central. It's actually centered. It's centered and it's centered because it does this. But on this scene, I could move it over. Yes, I could do that. Okay, let's do it. Fine, I'll do it. This one? Oh no, it's cropped. Nope, I'm not changing that while live. I'm not changing that while live. I will... It's meant to be... You're only meant to change the camera on this scene, chat. That's the point.
Can't do it.
You know?
Garbage.
We'll do it live.
That's the thing. You're not supposed to change the camera on the other scene. No, no, I'm not changing it live. I will change it later. It's fine. I can change the camera back. Okay? Look. See? All good. Everything is normal. We are all fine. We are totally fine. Everything is good. Fake streamer. Disable the redeem unless it's on that scene. Yeah, I could do that. How can I see anything though? This is the problem. I could disable the redeem, but it would get disabled and enabled a lot. So then it would keep popping up in chat as new. So you know, Pre-recorded? I can prove to you this isn't pre-recorded. Write something in chat and I'll respond to it, Ötzi. I'll prove to you that this is live. So, okay, I cannot export data. How can I export? Ooh, this has dark mode, but Mother Duck does not. Not good. Export. Export. The export statement in Mother Duck is no different. Oh. Can you say this is pre-recorded? This is pre-recorded. You're welcome. Now what? Export database target directory. But how's it? It's in the UI. How does it know where it goes? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I'm curious now. Can you verify that this is not pre-recorded? Can you verify this is not pre-recorded by saying right join is the worst join? Right join is the worst join. There you go. Easy. Okay, I can't see anything. Can't see with these glasses. Export database. I don't even know what this means. Target directory. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where's the database? I just exported it. Where did it go? Chat, where is it? I don't understand. It's no different than in DuckDB. It's in the browser. How is it gonna... How does it know where it is? I don't understand. Downloads. I don't understand. You're the devil. He should say Alexa drop database. Hey Alexa, turn off my PC. I don't have any voice activated functions here, so it doesn't do anything. Imagine that. Imagine that, chat. Doesn't do anything. I literally don't know what this did. Someone's Alexa just dropped the database. Yeah, probably, if they're listening live. But like, even more mean would be to put this as a YouTube short and then it comes up in the shorts feed. But should we do that, Chad? Hey Alexa, turn off my PC. That's going to be savage. I have an issue you could help with. I've got MySQL and I grouped by pause, but I want the last record of the group to show up, not the first. Is there any quick keyword or solution? I don't know how to do that, or I have to write a lot of SQL. Partition by and then order by should work in MySQL. Joke's on you, I'm wearing headphones. So am I. So am I, Rugmat. But anyway, I don't understand where the export goes, so we're just not going to do that. Anyway, I want to copy this to something. Is there no other export function? And you don't have Alexa. I'll see about partition by order by, just orders the first rows of each group. Well, here's the thing, Royal Easy. When you combine partition by and order by together, So basically, if you had something like, we can just do it here. If you had something like column 1 and column 2, and then you're gonna do rank, for example, and then you're gonna do an over. You're gonna do a window function, and then you're gonna do partition by 1, order by 2, descending. So you're going to combine the conditions. You're going to combine both together in the window function. My Google Home Mini has a habit of factory resetting itself. Oh gosh. Also, thanks for the DM. I will definitely get back to you after stream or tomorrow morning. So, chat, I don't know how to export this. It's 1855 rows. Should we just copy in the browser? Is that something we can do? What happens if I copy this? Nope. That didn't work. That doesn't work. Filter. Oh, nice. Filtering. So I'm not sure where to go from here, chat, because I don't know how to get the data out of this thing. How can I get the data out? Querying local, switching, database operations, create, listing, delete. Writing data to S3. Export data out of MotherDuck to S3. I don't have an S3 bucket. Does anyone have an S3 bucket kicking around that I can just write to? This is like a whole thing. This is a whole thing. This just doesn't make any sense when you export from the browser. Where is it going to go? Oh yeah, we have to make sure it orders by order by 1. Sorry, I should write that out. Order by episode ID. Oh, order by T1.id. Huh? Oh, sorry. Order by B.episode ID. Wait, there is ID. Ambiguous? Why is it ambiguous? I don't understand. Past midnight, you must leave. Roy Leasy, thank you very much for joining us today and having fun with us, as always. I really wish I could oh wait, can I copy this? Ah, this might work. This might work. Oh no. That does not work. Oh, this is very unsatisfactory. This is very unsatisfactory. I want it to... Oh boy. Okay, then we'll just check the doubles. Okay, so we're gonna call this base and then matched. Matched as... You can connect with CLI. I just haven't. I think it's going to be more work. Let's put it that way. Okay. I need to make another field. Basically, this field is going to be so B, hold on, episode ID. Okay, we'll take everything and then we will make an additional one. Episode ID concatenate with participant. We're going to call this key. So here there's this key, one Kim Shelton, one Shane Shane. And now you can see there's a duplicate here. These are duplicate rows. We could actually, could we MD5? Yeah, so when you have duplicate rows, now I'm going to do, how can I filter duplicates? We could search the entire data set for this key. Let's just call this UUID. I could make a count outside of this and then only filter for ones. Highlight duplicates? No, let's do like this. Let's do UUID. Let's call this, what did we call it before? Matched. Let's call this now uniques. Okay. And then we do select star from uniques. Same result. Good. This music's really relaxing, chat. Really enjoying it. Oh, cool. Full screen. That's cool. So we do so we're gonna do a count here. We're gonna do UUID, and then we're gonna do count 1, count UUID as UUID count or CO, and then group by UUID, and then we're gonna do order by UUID CO descending. And then we're going to do, can we add a having here? Having UUID CO greater than 1. Does that work? Oh, nice. Okay. And so this is our filter list. So you call this filter. These are called dupes. And now what you do is you basically say select star from uniques where, oh, well, okay, we can just inner join in reality. We can just inner join. It's not a big deal. You can do a where select from as well, but I prefer doing inner join. Inner join dupes as D on D dot UUID equals U dot UUID. And then we do U dot star And we'll do d dot uuidco. Ta-da! Although we don't need the count actually. So now we only have this list filtered by duplicates. There you go. So that's cool. Ooh, this is cool. I didn't see this before. Pivot tree leaf. Display columns, drag to reorder. Pivot, sort, aggregations. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was there. Okay, the question is how to export this. Or do we not export it because we basically say with the data that we have, which is now available in the sheet. So like with the data that we have currently, someone could replicate this and then filter out the duplicates and figure out which contestant it actually was. 765 rows. That's a lot of manual processing. But sadly, that's the only way it's gonna go. There's no other way for someone. I mean, there's no other way for us to do it. I don't think. I don't think there's any other way. Chad, do you know of another way? Like, how would you validate from the original data set? Like, if all you have is an episode board, and then you have Kim, Shane, if you just have first names, how would you know? Hakim. Okay, there's probably only one Hakim. But like, Jen, for example. Jen. Contestant. Is there only one Jen? Well, there's Jen and there's also Jennifer, right? Ah, it's tricky, chat. It's a tricky one. And this is to get an array of which episodes they appeared in. That is the objective with that. So I need to be able to export this, and I can't export it from here. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this in the repository under database. I'm going to make a new file called identify contestants episodes and edit in episodes.sql. Put that in here. In order to parse the information of which contestant was in which episode, there is a column. What's it called? Participants. In the original episodes dataset, I need to word wrap this. I already know. That contains a comma separated list of names. The names are sometimes just first names and sometimes full names. In order to parse the information, in order to parse the field, we created a unnested version of the episodes table with each participant. Etsy, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're about to wrap up anyway today, because it is past midnight for me as well. We created an unlisted version of the episodes table with each participant on its own, in its own row. Then we compared each row to the list of contestants I'm gonna put inline comments. Then we compared each row to the list of contestants. We did first name first, and then full name. Oh no, we could reverse that. I just realized we could reverse that. If we did... it wouldn't matter, it's an OR condition. Wouldn't matter. It's an OR condition anyway, it doesn't matter. We compared each row and we did first name or full name as a join condition. This table creates a list of unique. This table creates a UUID for rows that are duplicates, i.e., there are multiple matches of contestants per episode. This table filters the duplicates out from the dataset. We finally only want to see the duplicates in order to screen them manually. Ideally, we would manually correct the data by listing the participants' full names for each episode, by manually checking credits, or we find an alternative data source. Oof. Git commit m. Oh wait, let's just check status here. What did I change in the DDL? Contestant, yeah. Okay, git commit updated DDL again and added identify SQL query for duplicate for contestant identification in episodes. Git push. So now this has gone up to the repo. I'm going to edit this comment. Fix DDL. Created temporary tables in MotherDuck DB to process duplicates. Duplicate contestant matches for each episode. Okay. So now we can see the changes here. Files changed. Yeah, see, I only added a couple of, I removed the episode location and I added this SQL query, which is not a big query. It's only 58 lines, but oh, I should add the raw data now in the way that we have it, probably. Where is okay, database. I'm gonna make a new folder. Processed. New folder. Raw. Put that in the raw. And then in the processed, we're gonna stick the other stuff. All right, git add everything. Git status. Git commit added CSV, added changed CSV files from original Google Sheet. Okay. So now there's been 3 commits. All right. So now we can say to Aaron, there is some more work to be done here, but we could technically already merge this in so everyone has access to the latest info. The duplicate contestants per episode is a problem we will need to fix with priority, since otherwise the mapping is not gonna work. Yeah, Rugmat, it's kind of like there's always a bit of a lull around this time. So that's kind of how it goes. But we are going to be wrapping up soon anyway. And I think I know exactly where we're going to go raid. So, Kanaban, garbage. It's time to say goodbye, chat. I'm streaming again in how many hours? 21 hours from now. You can't spell, obviously. I know. So in 21 hours, we will be live again. 9 p.m. CEST. The Data Cafe returns. The Data Cafe returns for a very large episode. There's a lot of information to go through. A lot. Huh, how come that didn't trigger? That's weird. That should have triggered, Rugmat. I think, oh, hold on 1 second. There's always the midnight server reset thing. It does. It totally does. But there's always a midnight server reset for Adam's server. And I always get this issue. Always, 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 always. It's always the same thing. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Hold on. So I restart the program. And then I go to make sure it's connected and everything is connected. So I can redeem it again for you. So you don't have to pay again. Or maybe Twitch is throwing a fit. It's also possible. Time warp. 21. There you go. Drop game died too. Maybe it really is like a Twitch thing. At midnight, it like switches servers or something. I don't know. Is the drop game even on here? Oh, maybe it's not on here. It might not be on this scene. Might not be on this scene. I don't see it on this scene, actually. Sorry.
Garbage.
We're gonna go raid our Claw team member. Trash Puppy. Trash Puppy likes to swear, so if you're not a person for mature language, then I advise you to go somewhere else or go touch grass, because Trash Puppy likes to swear. In the meantime, I hope all of you have a wonderful day tomorrow, Friday, and we will see each other tomorrow, hopefully. And if not, Monday shall be the last stream before my holidays, where I take 10 days off, 2 weeks off streaming again. But hey, there's plenty of time for us to do stuff together. So have a great one, and we will see each other very soon. Bye-bye.